Hi guys, I'm doing this very quickly so I don't forget anything, and that should make it easier for everyone else who needs to follow along to the point that we're at now. Today, Schwinn was showing us how to do some programming. So here I am at the terminal level, and looking up here, I've already made nano. So I type in nano, and oops, I'm not typed in nano, and I type test.py. Test is just the name of the file that I've given. It could be anything, and py stands for Python. So I press enter, and automatically it brings me here. Here is the program that we made today that allows you to make a times table for any value. Down at the bottom, there's a number of shortcuts. That's the control key. So I'm going to control exit, and you can see I need to type this. So I type Python, so it runs Python, and then test py. When I do that, it presents table. So if I want to know my 43 times tables, it automatically does 43 times 1, times 2, times 3, times 4, and so on. So if I go back to the program that I just made, you'll see what happens. It says if the name equals main. Matter of fact, I'm going to need that explained again. A means raw input. That means an input from the keyboard will be right after table. And C, by default, is 1. So it sets C to 1 so that the times table starts at 1. So while C is less than or equal to 12, so it'll allow you to do 12 times tables. So start at 1 and go 1 times whatever that number is, 2 times whatever that number is, up until 12 times that number. And once it gets that number, it says print the string A, which is the variable that you put in. Then it's going to print the letter X with a space before and after, so that when you get a number, it's going to be, like I had in the example, did I say 43? It's going to have 43, then an X, and then plus, it's going to also put in the string C, so it's going to print 1, and then it equals the number, which is string, an integer, that is A times C, with the parentheses. Then it makes C plus itself and equals 1. So it's going to add 1 to C, so then it'll do 2. And it goes through this loop until it hits 12. So again, I'm going to control exit, and I'm going to type Python, test.py, and there's the table. I'm now going to pick another number, let's say 9, and most of you know your 9 times tables. It just happens to be my favorite number, and it's done that. So it's printed out the variable C, which is what I gave, times 1, and then times 2, times 3, times 4, all the way up to 12. Hopefully that helps those that missed what we did today. Bye for now.